Gentlemen, welcome to FFC Fight Night. In this card, we have a middleweight bout in our main event. Number 3, Michael Bisping versus number 2, Dana White. As you see all these other fights. We'll go through the breakdowns when we get there. But our opening bout, ladies and gentlemen, is a heavyweight fight between the number 10 ranked Mirko Cro Cop versus the number 11 ranked Alistair Overeem.
Coming up next, it is a heavyweight collision between Mirko Cro Cop and the Reem, Alistair Overeem. While he has challenged for UFC gold outside the octagon, he's accomplished really as much as any heavyweight in the sport. The Reem, Alistair Overeem, is back tonight, and this is a guy who has really maintained his focus nearly 60 fights into a career that dates to 1999. That doesn't even mention his K1 accolades. Alistair Overeem, a threat as always. Good to see him turn around quickly to compete again tonight.
Overeem is a beast. He has a ton of world-class experience, insane power in his strikes, and a wicked standing guillotine choke. He moves extremely well for a man his size, and he has a physical advantage over almost any fighter on the planet.
All right, so here he is, the legend, future Hall of Famer, Mirko Cro Cop. No man in the history of the UFC Pride, the WEC, and Strikeforce has more finishes than that man. This man wrote the book on the head kick knockout. It has been one seminal moment and finish after the next. The question beckons, though, how much does Mirko Cro Cop have as he returns to the spotlight here tonight? Time will tell. We'll get our answers here in short order.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Overeem is 1 year the elder. He weighed in at 265 pounds. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 44 wins, 17 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, Alistair the Reem Overeem. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 7 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 220 pounds. Fighting out of Zagreb, Croatia, Mirko Cro Cop. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Well, it's always great to be back in this MMA hotbed as we get underway here at the Jeunesse Arena in Rio de Janeiro. Well, a lot of buzz in this building, as you might expect, as Mirko Cro Cop graces this octagon yet again. And how will he approach this particular matchup? We all know about the head kick. We know about the power in all limbs. But he is fighting a credentialed contender in his own right. Going to be very interesting to see. Whoa! He's got him hurt here.
Doing a fantastic job of blocking shots.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Circle, circle, circle.
Oh!
Patented knee there from Overeem. Just misses with the jab there.
Oh, he's getting some hip into that one.
Forward takedown.
How about that shin?
He's got him down.
Put your hands in the right place.
Crow Cop gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet.
Trying to pass here.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you like to see that, Joe. Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Excellent sweep.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Side control.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Overeem gets up and decides to take this fight back to its feet despite having a seemingly dominant position on the ground. Oh, he moved right into that uppercut, Joe. That is not a good look and not something that he can afford to do here moving forward. The Reem gets caught by that straight hand. He lands the head kick. Good job of avoiding the clinch, Joe. Oh, a huge block there. Massive head kick.
Big straight punch. Nice leg kick.
Switching stances here. 2 minutes on the round one clock. Oh, that kick is good by Overeem, yes.
He moved his right foot forward, back to southpaw. Look at that jab, nice. Roundhouse kick lands.
There it is, take the shot now. Take the shot, there it is.
Try to establish that jab. They continue to exchange. Straight to the body there by Crow Cop. Just missed with the left there. Overeem gets caught with that punch.
And there he swung with a haymaker. That one hurt. Check that one.
Nice jab there by Crow Cop. Well played there to avoid the clinch. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Look at that, right to the temple.
Oh, he just misses with the right hook there, Joe. Mirko Crow Cop gets caught by the inside leg kick.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Overeem, yes.
Front kick to the face.
Nice jab.
Oh, man! This could be it.
Oh, straight right. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Crow Cop gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up, Joe.
Wow, that was close.
You're doing great. Awesome. Take a deep breath for me and listen. Okay, let's be tight with our positions. Let's look to get side control, work for that crucifix position.
Ariane Celeste in the building as usual.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
He's definitely going to want to start this round off fast to try to pick up where he left off. His opponent was in big trouble at the end of that round. Oh, tagged him.
Overeem's leg appears to be hurt here, Joe. That is an obvious limp.
His hands are down. Let's set up that high kick now.
Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward combinations. Throw your punches in bunches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out of it. Inside leg kick is there by Crow Cop.
Checked. Nice right hand.
Oh, he just missed with that straight left hand, Joe. We show you the total strikes. Going to the body there with the right kick.
Alistair Overeem with a nasty leg kick.
Going orthodox now. And they clinch. Now goes to the uppercut.
Oh,
big
nice
knee.
knee. Hurt him. Oh! This could be it right here.
Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Crow Cop gets caught with that punch. He's got to figure out a way to get that guard higher, Joe. How about that shin? Oh, that is
shot
a
with
big
the
hook. We'll see if he can follow it up. Now a right hand. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
He moves to the Muay Thai clinch.
Overeem's got the Thai clinch yet again here, Joe. We have now crossed the midpoint of this fight.
Nice brawl.
Overeem's got the double underhooks here on the clinch now, Joe. Let's see what he can do with it.
Tying him up here in the clinch. Locks in the Muay Thai clinch. That bruise on his outer thigh is getting much worse.
Overeem's got the Thai plum clinch going again.
Nice. He jumps to the guillotine. This could be it. This could be it.
And there it is.
Outstanding. He got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym pays off here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Gorgeous setup on the choke, and I think even better execution down the stretch. Clearly it was sunk in deep. His opponent had no choice but to tap or take a nap. In this case, he chose to tap out.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Alistair the Ream Overeem.
So Alistair Overeem just continues to find ways to get it done while entertaining the masses along the way. Huge win for the Ream tonight. And this is about as accurate a striker statistically as we've ever seen in the UFC. Picked his spots well again in this one. So another shining moment for one of the best heavyweights to ever do it. Congratulations to Alistair Overeem.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is a middleweight bout between the number 9 ranked Chael Sonnen versus the number 13 ranked Luke Rockhold.
All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Chael Sonnen and Luke Rockhold. So So here's a guy who has essentially beat every top middleweight of his era. The former UFC and Strikeforce middleweight champion Luke Rockhold, talented southpaw training out of the American Kickboxing Academy, a guy who beat Chris Weidman at one point to realize the UFC middleweight title, and a guy who many believe will be belted once again before his career is said and done.
This guy can keep a pace inside the octagon that is literally a shocking thing to behold. His opponent is in deep trouble if he comes into this fight out of shape.
Till they gun me down. Little kids in the streets gotta come in the house. When the shots ring, even cops pause.
All right, so here he is, the polarizing, the inimitable Chael P. Sonnen, former middleweight title challenger. You can't call him the champion. He was unable to finish the job against Anderson Silva back in 2010, but Chael is unfazed as he presses forward here in another title eliminator type situation. Let's see if Chael Sonnen can move another step closer to that elusive UFC goal.
Sonnen has some of the finest wrestling skills in the division. He's a very hard worker in the gym, great cardio. He has extremely effective takedowns. He's very dangerous if he can put you on his back, and he's one of the very best when it comes to controlling a fight for the top position.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, here now, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Santa Cruz, California, Luke Rockhold. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 11 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Westland, Oregon, Chael Sonnen! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Referee for this one is Mario Yamasaki.
You ready? You ready?
Well, it has become the UFC's home away from home of sorts. We are live and underway here at Jeunesse Arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Well, Chael Sonnen made his pro debut 1 month after his 20th birthday, so this atmosphere certainly is not going to faze him here tonight, but prevailing wisdom is, stylistically, he's going to want to shoot at his opponent's legs early and try to get this fight to his wheelhouse on the canvas.
Wow, that was a quick takedown.
All right, first round is underway, and no surprise that his opponent's guard is high. He has done his homework. He has watched film. You know about these powerful overhand punches, a big part of his game plan every time out. We'll see if he can get it going here early in this one.
He moved into full mount. He hip escapes from the full mount.
Oh, hammer fist here by Rockhold.
He's trying to go after an arm here. He's trapping his arm. He's got it. It looks like this submission's locked. From here, he wants to push down on his opponent's wrist and trap it under his ankle. He's got it. Oh,
and
my God!
Will do it!
Great job in establishing that submission.
Well, yeah, Joe, that was fun while it lasted. He told us he wanted to be at his most efficient here tonight. He certainly didn't waste a lot of time. He knew he wanted to get the fight to the ground. He gets the early takedown, and the submission follows shortly thereafter.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 18 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Luke Rockhold.
All right, so another big moment for the former UFC middleweight champion Luke Rockhold here tonight, and when he is putting all of his martial arts skills together as he did here tonight, you might be looking at the most dangerous 185-pound fighter in the world. He said as much during fight week, and you can be sure on the strength of this performance that he will walk out of this octagon believing that he is the best middleweight on the planet, and maybe one day in the not-too-distant future, they will all again be chasing Luke Rockhold at 185 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a win for Luke Rockhold. But our next fight is a light heavyweight contest between number 10 ranked Quentin Rampage Jackson and number 15 ranked Glover Teixeira.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision. So here he is, the prolific finisher, perennial light heavyweight contender, the knockout artist, Glover Teixeira. Born in Minas Gerais, Brazil, now he runs his own training center in Danbury, Connecticut. A lot of experience outside the UFC. Took him a while to get to the big show, but when he did, he made up for lost time. Glover Teixeira expected to be in pursuit of a knockout yet again tonight.
Glover Teixeira, for a long time, was known as the best fighter outside of the UFC. And now that he is inside the UFC, he has proven himself to be amongst the elite in the world at 205 pounds.
So as this confident young fighter makes the walk here tonight, he's probably thinking, I'm gonna get my opponent to the mat, and you know what? He's not gonna be able to get up. And I think for a lot of fighters who have dealt with the top game of this young man, they just can't get out from underneath him. He controls you, keeps his weight on you, and he just uses his hips beautifully to maintain a dominant position. Certainly he has sapped willpower and gas tanks throughout his MMA career, and at times guys have to give up.
This guy is an outstanding striker. What he wants to do is use his defense to keep the fight standing, use the takedown defense and a good solid sprawl, and if he does go to the ground, make sure he gets back up and punishes his opponent.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Teixeira is 8 years his senior. He is 1 inch taller. The reach is identical. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Glover Teixeira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 29 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Irvine, California, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Quentin Rampage Jackson! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here. Ready? Here we go.
Rampage Jackson is known for his huge slams. He's a solid wrestler, a powerful striker, and he doesn't get a lot of credit for how intelligent a fighter he is. He always comes... High kick! He hurt him! Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Oh! What a leg kick!
Teixeira's strike attempt there is blocked. Oh! miss with that jab attempt there. Teixeira gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. How about that shin?
Good defense there.
Teixeira gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Wow.
Well, he leaned right into that hook shot, Joe, and that is certainly something that bears watching here moving forward. I know he's confident in his chin, but he's a sitting duck there, walking right into the pocket to absorb that hook.
Tags him.
Oh, vintage stuff there. Nice combination of strikes by Teixeira. And he connects there. Blocks the shot.
Good right hand. Oh!
He's able to slip the left there. Out of range with that one.
Good combination so far from both men.
And he lands a nice kick.
Tags him.
Big power shot there. Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand. Trademark inside leg kick there by Teixeira.
And he's checking every single one of those. Quick uppercut. Really missed with that right hand.
Teixeira gets in the clinch. That knee might have landed there. Battle for position here. Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Teixeira.
He lands a knee here. Good takedown defense. And he's in the Muay Thai clinch. Oh! Big knee! Oh, he hurt him.
And now starting to snap off that jab.
Oh, another one!
Oh, big left hook there.
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
He didn't miss with that uppercut. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Teixeira gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
He hurt him again! He is clearly in big, big trouble here. Oh, he hurt him again. Hard straight punch.
Well, that's not what you're looking for defensively. He moved right into that hook and his...
Oh, clipped him again. He's hurt, he's hurt. He's in trouble, he's in trouble. Big straight punch.
Straight right, he misses.
That one hurt. Great exchanges. He's feinting with the punch. Oh, nice.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Let's take this round.
Finds a home for that left hook.
Huge
big
left hand.
We'll see if he can follow it up.
Misses a huge hook to the head. Body kick, look at that.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round. And a nice left hand there on the inside.
Wow! Oh! He's in big, big trouble. Oh, he hurt him again. He hurt him.
Wow.
Big shots.
Final seconds of round one. Watch the shot here, Joe. Oh, straight right. Round two is next. So the horn sounds at the end of that round, a big one from Teixeira.
Those were two huge knockdowns, and both of them were very close to stopping this contest.
Carly Baker in the building tonight, thank you very much.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys got rocked. If they continue at that pace, someone's going to sleep in this round. Wow! He's trying to stay up.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh! He is clearly in big, big trouble.
Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Oh!
Oh, man, defensively leaving a lot to be desired there. He moved right into that hook. His head was wide open and there for the taking. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here moving forward. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
1-2. Look at that, he's timing that jab.
Hand speed, man.
Knees right here, he's got to get those knees to the body. Lands one.
So both fighters here continuing to try to...
Oh, another shot, he's hurt bad. He is in deep danger right now, deep danger. Whoa, head kick.
Oh!
Hard inside leg kick lands.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
He's got good accuracy on that jab.
Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the
Big left hand!
He's got him hurt here.
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Huge left
Massive
shot.
left hand.
Look at this, takedown!
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two.
Right hand over the top.
Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Teixeira. And he connects with the punch there. Teixeira's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now.
That stunned him! He's out, he's out!
And that's gonna do it.
Big roundhouse kick KO for the victory.
I should say so. A tremendous kick to end that fight tonight. Caught his opponent flush, full force, full extension, and he had no chance to stay in this fight. Fight was over as soon as that kick made flush contact.
Let's take a look at that again. And here we see it again. Boom.
Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time. The official decision is in. We said it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
At 2 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Clover Teixeira.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Glover Teixeira with a knockout in the second round on Quentin Rampage Jackson. But our next fight is a lightweight bout between the number 10 ranked BJ the Prodigy Penn and the number 9 ranked Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Coming up next, it's a lightweight tilt between the Prodigy BJ Penn and Dustin Poirier. So here's the former featherweight contender, now lightweight contender, Dustin Poirier. Since moving up to 155 pounds, Joe, he has really found his groove. He was reluctant to make that move because he realized so much success down a division. This is one of the winningest featherweights in UFC history. No denying, though, he is where he belongs now, up a division at 155, where he has proven to be a tough out, really for all comers.
This guy has excellent footwork. He's very difficult to catch inside the octagon. He closes the distance well, and he's always in a position to attack and defend.
Arguably the most popular fighter in the history of mixed martial arts. Here he is, the UFC Hall of Famer, former two-division champion, the prodigy, Baby J, BJ Penn. He won the UFC welterweight title by beating Matt Hughes in 2004. 4 years later, won the vacant UFC lightweight championship. This is a man who most people regard as the greatest 155-pound fighter of all time.
BJ Penn will go down in history as one of the legends of the sport. His devastating knockout power, as well as his world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game, made him one of the most feared fighters in the history of the sport.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with the same height and a similar reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 24 wins, 5 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 13 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds, fighting out of Hilo, Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion, the prodigy, BJ Penn! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
Ready? Ready?
Here we go. All right, let's see if BJ Penn can get on track here in the early going as we begin round 1. Who could forget his 21-second knockout of Matt Hughes at UFC 123? Blackjack that night. The question is, though, BJ Penn, latter stages of his career, can he get off to a good start tonight? Well-placed kick there by Poirier. Joe, how do you think he approaches this challenge tonight?
One thing to keep an eye out for are the counter strikes of BJ Penn. BJ Penn has excellent counters. Oh, and he ate a front kick.
Wind it up on the right there to no avail.
Straight punch gets through.
Going to the body there with the right kick. The prodigy gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense.
Both guys have proved to be dangerous in the opening seconds of this fight.
Oh, he left his head wide open to absorb that straight hand. He has shown a vulnerability here by leaning in right into his opponent's range. Nice punch by Poirier.
He's taking some shots now. Tries for a low single.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Getting tighter.
He got it, he got it. Nicely done. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, so how about that, Joe? We can barely tell people what color the trunks are on these fighters, and we get the submission win. So not a lot of wasted time. He got the takedown early, and the submission came soon thereafter. Great effort, great technique here tonight.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 40 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
So there he is, Dustin Poirier, ladies and gentlemen. We've watched his development firsthand inside this octagon. He is focused on being more defensively responsible of late, but his offense was the big story in this one. Make no mistake about it, this is a lightweight force to be reckoned with. Perhaps a title eliminator type fight will be next for the Diamond after the big W here tonight.
A guillotine in round one gives Dustin the Diamond Poirier the win, but our next fight is a welterweight fight between number 3 ranked Jorge Gamebred Masvidal and number 6 ranked Tyron, the Chosen One, Woodley.
All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight showdown between Jorge Masvidal and Tyron Woodley. All right, here he is, the Chosen One, Tyron Woodley, your current UFC welterweight champion, and it's hard to find a lot of glaring weaknesses when you break down the film on Tyron Woodley. I think what jumps out to me, though, of late is the strategy, the fight IQ, in taking a challenge like Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and making that matchup work for him. Woodley has accrued a lot of UFC experience, has a ton of big wins on the ledger, and he is in hot pursuit of another one here tonight.
This fighter has an iron jaw. I have seen him take shots on the chin and not be affected, shots that would knock a lesser man completely unconscious.
So here is a pro dating to 2003. Here is the consummate veteran, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal, arguably the greatest mixed martial arts athlete the state of Florida has ever produced, longtime staple of the American top team in Coconut Creek, Florida. He's got heart, the toughness to go with it, cardio, an outstanding jab, and a submission game to go with it. This is one of the more well-rounded welterweights in the world, and as such, he has vaulted into title contention.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do here is avoid grappling exchanges, utilize his outstanding striking skills, and keep this fight from becoming a ground fight.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Masvidal is 33, Woodley is 35. Masvidal is 2 inches taller. The reach is identical. How about some Bruce Buffer?
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Tyron, the Chosen One, Woodley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 32 wins, 13 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, just about ready for live action as we get underway here at Juness Arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. So here's the UFC welterweight champion Tyron Woodley back on the proving ground. Figures to have the power advantage here tonight and maybe even the speed edge. So we'll see if Woodley goes to the takedown or chooses to throw hands and kicks here in the early going.
And he's looking for that left.
All right, first round is underway. We'll see how long it takes for him to find a home for these patented, powerful overhand punches. Always a big weapon of his on Fight Night. We'll see how soon he can get it going tonight. Just misses with the straight right. Wow. And he continues to work on the inside of that lead leg. Oh, nicely done early here with the takedown.
He's posturing up here.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Gamebred gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
He's got full, oh, nope, half guard.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Woodley.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Looking for a guillotine.
He's in full guard here, looking for the guillotine choke. What he needs to do is, he needs to wrap his arm around the back of his opponent's head, slide his forearm underneath the chin.
And there it is.
Stunning, and he really made it look easy. Great job, didn't waste any time, took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Yeah, Joe, that was quick, but can't say that we're all that surprised with this result here tonight. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He wanted to be efficient, knew he wanted to get this fight to the ground and let his submission skills take over. Outstanding effort, even better technique here tonight.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, Tyron, the chosen one, Woodley.
Well, what a championship reign it has been at welterweight for Tyron Woodley. He hears and still yet again tonight. The Ferguson, Missouri native continues to take on all challengers, and at least to this point, he has yet to be dethroned. Outstanding performance out of T. Wood here tonight.
What a submission from Tyron Woodley. But our next contest is a heavyweight collision between the number 2 ranked Stipe Miocic and the number 5 ranked Daniel D.C. Cormier.
All right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight clash between Stipe Miocic and Daniel Cormier. So here he is, the great DC, Daniel Cormier. Of course, when he is not sitting to my immediate right calling fights with me, he is competing oftentimes against the best fighters in the world. Daniel Cormier has accomplished so much, and so many of the goals that eluded him in his Olympic wrestling career have materialized here in mixed martial arts. The question beckons as DC approaches 40, how long can the man keep it going?
Daniel Cormier is a winner, whether it's in wrestling or in mixed martial arts. His drive, determination, and work ethic has proved to be a devastating combination.
Representing Strong Style Fight Team in his native Ohio, here is the wrestler, boxer, and UFC heavyweight champion. Stipe Miocic was an outstanding baseball player, but ultimately made the transition to mixed martial arts. We are certainly glad he did. Stipe Miocic, one of the all-time great heavyweights, trying to keep it going here tonight.
This next guy has incredible takedowns. Both timing, speed, and of course, technique are literally top of the food chain.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Miocic is 35, Cormier is 38. Miocic will have an 8-inch reach advantage. Here for the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 248 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, Daniel D.C. Cormier! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Independence, Ohio, Stipe Miocic! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, 3rd man in the octagon for this one.
You ready? Let's go, come on!
Cormier gets caught with that punch.
Check that one.
Joey missed with that straight right attempt. Cormier gets caught by the solid uppercut there. He's a hard guy to hit. That one certainly found the target.
Huge punches landed by both men.
Cormier gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do with it.
Beautiful hammer fist. He lands a big shot from the bottom. Excellent movement here on the ground. And now he's working from full mount. Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. And he gets reversed. He gets the full mount. Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Oh, that's a damaging strike there, Joe.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Trying to spin to the back. Moves back to full guard now. Back to half guard now. Showing some good defense here, trapping that arm. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Oh, elbow to the head there by Miocic. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, you gotta be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch.
Good punch.
Well, he's been on his back here, but he's actually doing some pretty effective work, Joe. Lands a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done there by DC.
Excellent movement here on the ground. Big punch from the bottom.
Now closes the distance.
Good kick to the body by DC.
Well, he ate a pretty big head kick there, Joe, and he's got to be careful moving forward, moving into striking range, leaving that head wide open. I know his corner looks frustrated. Let's see if this team can make the requisite adjustments.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Cormier. Clipped him with the jab. Oh, massive kick lands flush.
Hurt him with that Superman punch. Oh, very nice.
Oh, huge shot.
Big
that
shot
one
to the
appears
head.
to
He's
stun him.
hurt. Big punches here.
Miocic appears wobbling.
Huge uppercut misses. Nice leg kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Nice takedown. He's putting his hands down on the thighs. He's looking to pass. And he winds up on top. It looks like he's hunting for an arm here. He's got the arm here. Now he's gonna throw his leg over. He's got it locked up.
He might get a finish here.
There's more and more pressure on the arm. He could be tapping any second.
And that will do it.
The round was about to end. Sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You could tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again, beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Amasaki's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
Well, what else can you say about the UFC light heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier, and still approaching 40 years old, and DC still finding a way to get it done. Very opportunistic when it comes to his submission game, picks his spots well in the striking realm as well. It is going to take a Herculean effort from the fellow 205ers to dethrone the champion, Daniel Cormier.
Daniel Cormier with an excellent armbar in round one to secure the submission victory. But our co-main event is a light heavyweight bout between the number 4 ranked light heavyweight John Bones Jones and the number 5 ranked Dan Henderson.
And coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between John Jones and Dan Hendo Henderson. So here's Dan Hendo Henderson. He won the UFC middleweight tournament all the way back in UFC 17 in 1998, had 2 wins that night, then returned to the octagon in 2007 after becoming the only man to simultaneously hold 2 titles in Pride as the middleweight and welterweight champion. Dan Henderson's future is in the UFC Hall of Fame. His present, though, still going strong tonight as the oldest active fighter on this UFC roster.
Dan Henderson is a true legend amongst legends. He is a former Pride 2-weight champion, former Strikeforce champion, and one of the best knockout artists in the history of the sport.
So here is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, current UFC interim light heavyweight champion, John Bones Jones. Never lost the belt inside the octagon. It was transgressions outside the octagon. that resulted in him being stripped of the title, but when the lights go on, you can argue this is the most dominant and best champion the Octagon has ever seen.
Jon Jones, in my opinion, is the very best at utilizing his reach advantage. If you watch Jon's fights, he is the very best at keeping fighters where he can hit them, but they can't hit him. And if they get close enough to get a hold of him, he has some incredible wrestling talent to go with that striking.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Light Heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler holding a professional record of 32 wins, 15 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Temecula, California, Dan Henderson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a look-see-do fighter, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC Light Heavyweight World Champion, Jon Bones Jones. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Loving.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Ready?
Well, good to be back in Rio as we get underway here at the Jeunesse Arena, right in the heart of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. So here is Jon Jones with his reach approaching 85 inches, a difficult proposition for any opposition. Jones here immediately takes the center of the octagon. We'll see how he approaches the early moments in this one. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Joe, how does he approach this particular challenge tonight?
Jon Jones is one of the best kickers in the sport. Look for that to be one of his primary options for striking weapons.
Lands a big right hand early. Oh! Throwing that jab, no good. Henderson gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. In on a double leg takedown here.
Nice takedown.
I need elbows.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Jones.
He's got half guard. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Slips that left hand. Oh, he found the target there. That'll work. Just out of range with that right hook. Looked like it did stun him a little bit. That's it.
A huge barrage of strikes. He kept coming and finally landed one big bomb for the knockout.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, Joe, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages.
And let's see that again. Ba-boom!
And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the octagon tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 37 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Dan Henderson!
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joey. Gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon.
A big knockout by Dan Henderson in round 1 to beat John Jones. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event. A middleweight fight between the number 3 ranked Michael Bisping and the number 2 ranked The Boss, Dana White.
It's a middleweight matchup between Michael Bisping and The Boss. Well, there have been no shortage of call-outs, as you would expect, since UFC President Dana White announced his intentions to compete inside the octagon. And when you break down the film on White, hard not to like what you see. The hands, they are heavy. You do not want to stand on a napkin in the center of the octagon and trade with this guy. He is an outstanding boxer. He can lean on the takedown defense if need be to keep the fight upright. Dana White looking to get his hands on the opposition early enough in here tonight.
This guy is an excellent boxer, and if the fight takes place standing, he will have a distinct advantage with his striking skill.
So here's the former UFC middleweight champion, Michael Bisping. This is a born fighter. Love him or hate him, he is polarizing, but there is no denying what this man has accomplished in the UFC. Count him out at your own peril. A lot of people did against Luke Rockhold at UFC 199. Michael Bisping brought the belt back to his native Manchester, England.
Bisping is a very disciplined fighter. He's got good wrestling, beautiful stand-up technique, and solid cardio. He has a very impressive record with wins over solid competition like Chris Lieben, Dan Miller, and Dennis Kang.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and reach. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Dana White. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 31 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Michael the Cow Bisping!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in, because it's about to go down right now.
Ready?
Well, this is a venue that has hosted so many big UFC fights over the last several years.
Oh! Head kick! Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
How about that shin?
Oh! What a leg kick!
Big body shot
to the body. Hurt him with that uppercut. Beautiful right leg kick there. Nice right hook. He caught that one right on the knee. That could have hurt.
Kicks down, the kicks down.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Beautiful timing with the left hand.
Keep your hands up, protect your face. Keep moving. Ankle pay. You the driver in this one. Set the pace. Here we go. Let's go. Stop moving straight backward.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Hit him with the low kick. Take down.
Beautiful inside leg kick.
Well, some have gotten through, Joe. This shot is blocked. Oh, nice punch there by Dana White.
Didn't quite connect. He avoids the clinch.
Whoa!
That hurt him.
Now a knee.
Big shots.
Oh, huge shot there. Bisping gets in the clinch.
Double underhooks.
Oh, he pummels under. Now he's got the underhook. Bisping gets double underhooks here in the clinch. Normally now he'll try to change levels and go for a takedown.
One overhook, one underhook. Oh! He's trying to hang on. He's in trouble, he's in trouble.
And now he lands a combination. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Back and forth we go. Nice
Oh,
man.
he clipped him hard. He's rocked.
Big
Beautiful
body
body
shot.
shot there, too.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. He's got full mount here.
Just missed with the straight left hand. Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments. Dana White's able to get the underhook here. That knee might have landed there. And now he's got the tie clinch.
Oh.
Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Bisping. Now mixing one into the body. Dana White gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally.
Oh, he missed that kick.
Dana White's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Bisping gets stung by that leg kick. Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there by Dana White. Slips to avoid the right. Takedown attempt late, and it's good. Bisping getting worked here from the top, Joe.
Tying up in the clinch here, looking for openings.
The battle for hooks continues. He's got double underhooks now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
He's got the Muay Thai clinch.
That knee might have landed there.
Right.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. So how about that round? Back to the stool. Confidence has to be high. That's a good 5 minutes from Michael Bisping.
Yeah, that was a big moment in that round, and probably the most significant aspect of the round.
MMA. Man, your boxing is killing them.
Thank you very much, Carly Baker. Second round underway.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that last round is still affecting him. He's going to want to start this round off and move and avoid taking any damage. Oh! He got the kick. Oh,
huge right hand!
He is rocked right here. He's trying to stay up. Hard straight punch.
Straight right hand, no
Caught
good.
him with a punch.
Oh, what a kick.
There's a nice inside leg kick. Oh, what a leg kick. He's moving to the left, trying to avoid that big left hand power shot.
Well, Joe, you got to fault the strategy here. I'm not saying he bet on the opponent, but he's moving right into that straight punch and right into his opponent's striking range. He would be wise to get his head off of the center line and stop leaning in. Punch coming, it's blocked. Oh, crippling knee to the body. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Bisping gets caught with that punch.
Into full guard here. That's a good shot from the bottom. He postures into place.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Nice defense there, huge block. Just over 3 minutes to go. Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Bisping. Dana White's lower jaw could not look much worse, Joe. Extremely swollen at this point in time. We'll keep an eye on it as this fight moves forward. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same. Nice liver shot lands.
He's hurt to the body. You can tell that shot hurt him bad. Wow!
He's got him hurt here.
Tries a big hook to the head, but misses. Oh, solid jab.
Well, Joe, he seems to have his opponent's timing down. He has landed some good shots, but nothing really in terms of multi-shot combinations, and perhaps that's why his opponent's still standing. So perhaps at this point, he could change up the power with which he throws some of these strikes, maybe alter the tempo a little bit, and try to make it so it's not just one and done when it comes to his striking attack. Able to check that kick as well. Just misses there with the left. Closing the distance here.
Lands a hard kick. Nice leg kick.
The left hook hits home.
What a brawl. These guys are going off. Hard uppercut to the head. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
90 seconds to go now.
Oh! He's very wobbly, he's trying to hang on. Oh, big shot. He's in big, big trouble.
Hook in the clinch there is good by Bisping.
Big shot from the bottom.
Under a minute to go. Bisping gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these.
Almost hits him with that left hook.
Hook attempt now blocked, though, by Bisping. Dana White's bruise on that thigh is just nasty. It's going to be hard getting out of bed in the morning. Let's see how he chooses to proceed here. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Taken down here by Bisping.
He's trying to pass here.
20 seconds to go, round 2. Just out of range with the straight left hook.
Wow! And another one, he's in trouble. Woo! Woo! Look at that jab.
And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, but not after serious damage was done. Great round there from Michael Bisping.
Huge knockdown and a big moment in that round.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
But that one really hurt him.
Big body shot.
Body. Vicious, vicious punch combinations here. Looking to pass.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Bisping. Punches in bunch.
Oh! Landed some shots. Oh, he hurt him. Oh, he's hurt.
Oh! Oh! He's out!
Gigantic hook that got him the win.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight.
Let's take a look at it again from a different angle. Look at the power in this right hand as it lands picture perfect for the knockout. Watch this again here. I mean, just stiff.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 54 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Michael the Count Bisping.
Well, it's been a career that has produced so many big wins, but you got to think this one stacks up with the rest for Michael Bisping here tonight. Not a title fight, but nonetheless a huge win for Bisping. A lot of people wondered what type of effort you get out of the count here tonight. No longer the middleweight champion, but Michael Bisping proving yet again that there's still a lot of fight left in this dog.
What a performance from Michael Bisping in our main event for the knockout in round 3. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be the end of FFC Fight Night. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you all have a great rest of your days.